Hello, everyone.
Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday.
How is everyone doing today? Hopefully people will join us to talk about cars and marriage.
Cars and marriage.
So I try to keep this real and authentic and what's going on in our life. This is how it all started, with what's going on in my life. We are car shopping. So the title of this week is Car Shopping and Marriage.
And what it can teach you.
And what we are learning as we go.
And what of us might be doing wrong.
I feel like neither of us is wrong. We're just very different.
Different is a good word.
I don't feel wrong. Do you feel wrong? I just feel like our styles couldn't be more different. And we're not alone, because other people have said the same things about their husband. And it's not always the husband. Sometimes the wife is like you.
Yes.
So I think in a lot of marriages, people don't car shop the same.
Shocking.
So as you join us, tell us what car shopping is like in your house. Do you like car shopping? And what does your spouse think about car shopping? If we find anyone whose two styles are the same, I'm going to be
surprising.
I'm going to be really excited if somebody tells us that. But all the comments that I've gotten from women today is that either they're like Seth or they're like me. So if you go to the Whinypaluza Mom group on Facebook, it's a free supportive community. And I posted the cars that I've been looking at, and I asked people to comment and read the blog all about it. And you got to go see all these comments. I'm having so much fun. Thank you if you've commented, because I'm having fun reading all of your comments. And you can go weigh in and see what we're all talking about. So let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. So I took my husband to a dealership. He drove 2 cars.
This was the first dealership, right?
Yes. He went to one dealership, drove 2 cars.
Yes.
And decided he wanted one of them.
Well, to be fair, you did say you liked it, so I thought that meant we were good. I did not think I like this. This is nice means, no. We can't make a decision yet. We have to keep shopping. I want to buy. She wants to shop.
So I thought that I was clear before we went to the dealership. I just wanted to test drive cars.
I heard you, and then you said you liked it, so I thought we were good, and I misinterpreted, and I apologize.
I just wanted to drive cars. Did not want to buy anything. Was clear with him that I didn't want to buy anything. Needed to be clearer at the dealership.
Yes.
So
I thought once you said you liked it, everything changed.
No,
I was wrong.
And I did have a list of other cars that I wanted him to check out. But he bought his car.
Oops.
It is in our driveway.
Yes, today.
It arrived today. Thank you, Emily. Our car dealer is Emily. If you live near me, happy to give you her name. She is absolutely wonderful to work with.
Yes.
We have bought so many cars from her. We will continue to buy cars from her.
Yes.
And her wonderful boyfriend also sells cars, who is wonderful.
Yes.
So the new car is in the driveway. He loves it. I love it. Car number 1 is complete.
Yes.
And he bought it, so he doesn't have to car shop for another 10 years.
Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. Maybe more.
Oh my God, he might drive it more than 10 years because he doesn't like to car shop and he's practical.
Right. Once my car payments are done, I got a car with no payments. I want to stretch that as long as is practically possible.
Okay. What I should know about my husband is that he does not like car shopping. And I do. So we have one who wants to explore, and we have one who wants to close. Okay, so let's do Seth qualities and Rebecca qualities.
All right.
Okay, so Seth is a closer. He wants it efficient. He wants clarity. He wants it a finish line. He wants the deal done, the paperwork done, the car in the driveway, which is pretty much what he accomplished very quickly. Very, very quickly.
Yes, Emily is wonderful and was very accommodating. And I told her, you're going to please today bring me the car. I'll drive this one more time. If I like it, I'll give you my keys. You can take my car back. Send me the forms to have ready online. So I can just sign stuff in my office in 5 minutes and be done, so I don't have to sit in a dealership for 3 hours. And she was wonderful, accommodating, and accomplished by actually buying the process of the car in less than 10 minutes.
I was like, you're done? You're done? This is
Lisa,
amazing.
we signed all the paperwork while you were moving stuff from my old car to the new car.
I am a processor. I want options. I want time. I want the feeling that I've seen enough to know. So I don't want to be rushed. Seth wants to decide. I want to take my time.
You take all the time you want, honey.
You want the decision made. I
have learned. I will want my decision made, and that is over. You take all the time you need. You have months before your lease is up. You got plenty of time to make the most thoughtful, detailed decision you want.
So Seth bought basically the first car he drove, and I could be test driving cars
for months. You will test drive. You could test drive them all. Every SUV, every 3-row SUV.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the good and the bad of this.
Okay.
So the bad of this is that I could get annoyed. I mean, you could get annoyed. I could get annoyed. We could get annoyed with each other.
We did do that.
Okay, so that's the bad.
Well, you got annoyed with me. I was not annoyed with you.
I think you've learned.
Yes, my expectations, other than that I got it wrong, that when you said you liked it, that we could buy it. For my car, my expectations were incorrect. For yours, mine is absolutely accurate. I am not rushing you, pressuring you, or expecting you to make a decision anytime soon.
So Seth pulls me toward a decision, and I pull him towards consideration.
Right, but don't just decide. You could look at 5, 6 other things. There might be something a tiny bit better that you might have missed out on. Isn't slight exaggeration.
So how do you feel about my style versus your style?
I feel that they're very different.
Okay, so how do you feel that we complement each other?
How do I feel? When you frame it like that, and Faith is visiting us, when you frame it like that, it sounds like a good thing. I don't think up until now, we have been labeling it a good thing. Up until recently, you were annoyed with me. You thought your way was the right way. This reframe of it being complementary, I would like to explore, because that is a wonderful opportunity to make this an enhancing part of our relationship as opposed to a source of conflict, and all future car buying or leasing purchases could be much more pleasant if we view it that way.
Okay, well, we don't have to do this for you for a long time.
Right, but we're going to do it. If you lease, we'll be doing it again for you in a few years. So, and it is a lesson that could probably apply to other areas of our lives.
Okay, because this is how we make decisions.
So tell me how we complement each other so I can view it that way. This will be good therapy.
Well, so I said you pull me towards decision and I pull you towards consideration.
Okay, what inspired your reframe? Because you used to be annoyed by how I did that. And now you're viewing it as a positive. How did you make that shift?
Okay, well, the question is, do I want to be annoyed?
Okay, if I ask you that, you tend to get more annoyed that I asked you the question.
Okay, so I guess...
You're asking it and it feels empowering, like you're serious. If
I'm a
I say, do you really
therapist.
want to be annoyed with me right now, you get more annoyed.
Because I'm a therapist.
I know this very well.
I try to use my skills for good.
After 20-some cars, you figured it out. That's awesome.
So here was my thought.
What was your epiphany?
Here was my thought. My thought this time around was that I think the immature way in marriage, and forgive me, but we've matured. We've been together for
22 years.
22 years. So the immature way to handle this is to be like, my way is the right way.
Yeah.
Seth is annoying.
We might have done that before.
It might be the eye roll and the he's doing it wrong and he needs to do it.
I'm not going to the dealership with you. This is ridiculous. You ruined it.
Why did I get mad at you on the way to the dealership? What did you do? I think I didn't like what.
It didn't have anything to do with the car. I'm like, we're not even at the dealership yet, and you're mad at me.
Maybe I was anticipating.
You didn't like my driving. I don't know, something.
I don't know.
I said something wrong, I'm sure.
So anyways, the immature thing to do is to be like, my way is the right way. His way is the wrong way. He's annoying. The mature way to handle... I'm not going to change him. You guys,
What are you talking about? I made a huge difference when we went... Was it Sunday or Saturday? Saturday. When we went and looked at cars for you, I didn't even bring my iPad, which
Honey,
I
I
had permission
can't
to.
make you like it.
You won't make me like it, but listen, I didn't even bring anything to read. I was charming. I was asked both of them. I was funny. You were laughing. You had a good time. I didn't rush you. That's like light years ahead of where we were 5 years ago.
Oh my God. Okay.
I put in serious effort.
Okay. Thank you so
It's
much.
work, emotional work.
Oh my God. But do you see how draining car shopping is for him? Like, I'm like,
Yes.
ooh, this is so exciting. We're going to drive a car. And he's like, this is mentally exhausting.
Yes.
So,
Emotionally exhausting.
okay. So yes, we can make positive changes for our spouse. We can move towards them. We can
I
make
move towards not making you make a decision.
we can make changes that each other asks for.
Yes.
I ask him to be patient, and he delivers.
I did.
So yes, he does always make an effort. I'm not going to make him like car shopping. So I guess my point is some of the things about each other, you just accept who they are. So I accept. I'm not going to change how he feels about car shopping.
Ooh, after I've decided on a car, sitting in a dealership and going back and forth 75 times with everybody for 3 hours is so much fun.
I accept who he is and his strengths and his weaknesses. I accept that my way is not always the right way. It's a different way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that the most mature shift in our marriage is me saying, I'm not right, I'm different.
Yes.
So
and I'm not wrong. I'm different.
So I think that I have in the past been like, Seth, you're wrong.
Maybe you might have said that.
Seth, you're wrong. So, but I think as you get older, you really do get wiser, and you shift and you change and you realize things. And I realize that it's okay that he doesn't like car shopping. So I go car shopping by myself. I can bring my parents. My mom enjoys it. I can bring a friend who enjoys it. I can bring my daughter who would probably enjoy it. I probably shouldn't bring Seth because he doesn't like it. I should bring Seth and say, we're doing the paperwork today. I want you to come.
Yes, I picked a car. Can you come buy it?
I think that a lot of women have said that they do the shopping and their husbands show up when it's time for the buying.
I would accept that deal.
So I guess my point is that I'm learning what not to bring him to.
Yes.
Just in general in marriage. We don't have to do, I would like to do stuff together. You know,
like stuff
if it's a Saturday, you know, Monday through Friday, I feel like Seth and I go nonstop, and we might get an hour with each other at night.
Yeah.
You know, we were just going to go watch Imperfect Women if you're watching it.
Yep.
And we just finished Paradise if you're watching it.
Yep.
So we do spend a little bit of time during the week together, but the weekends, I'm like, it's a Saturday. I want to spend time with him. I want to shop for cars.
Ooh, fun.
I want him to come because I want to see him, but then he's miserable. So then I'm like, why did I bring him?
I did an excellent job hiding most of it.
So you find no joy in seeing cars.
No.
So you don't want to like if I was like, I want to go drive this, you wouldn't be like, oh, I want to go see.
Why?
So, for those of you who don't know, I had 3 minivans that I did not like, but were very convenient for little kids. That was probably not the best idea because I didn't like them. Then I had a Chevy Traverse. It was okay. Nothing special. And then after waiting over a year, I got my blue Kia Telluride, which is a very cool SUV. It definitely delivered the coolness factor. I will say there were a ton of recalls. So now here we go. My lease is up. I leased for 3 years. So now it's time to pick a new car. So we have been car shopping, as you know. And there's lots of amazing 3-row SUVs. And quite frankly, a wonderful business, which maybe I could start, would be for you to like be able to pull up and drive a bunch of 3-row SUVs at one time and be like, okay, I want to drive the Palisade.
A bunch of different models from a bunch of different brands.
Yeah, I want to drive a bunch of different cars and see what I like. And
I told you this isn't the evolution of my idea of the concierge car buying service.
oh, so tell me your idea.
I told you my idea.
Okay, so tell me again. I don't remember.
Which is you bring the cars to me, I drive them, I pick one I like, I do all the paperwork either online or right there in 10 minutes, and you take my old car away and we're done, and I get the whole thing including test driving and buying done in probably less than an hour, and don't have to sit in a dealership for 3 hours and waste a whole day. So if you took that to the level for you, like I just want to save time. If we did it for you, it's bring me 6 cars, let me drive them all around, I'll pick one, and then knock out the rest. Mm-hmm. But the whole gotta waste half a day in a dealership, like I would love to disrupt that business model. It's ridiculous. It should not take that long.
I will say, Emily...
As evidenced by the fact that she and I got it done in 10 minutes.
Emily is at West Her Toyota. She is not your typical car dealer.
Salesperson.
She did a fabulous job as usual. She knows how to deal with Seth. She knows that Seth
right there.
She knows that Seth is like, let's get it done. And we made the mistake of going to a dealership near us to drive cars, and that was a mistake.
Before her.
Because, not all of West Her cars are next door. So
right, we went to a dealership that was closer to us
to just drive.
Yeah.
And it was hours. I mean, I have learned from this experience. I allowed that to happen where I should not have allowed that to happen.
Yep.
That was a total waste of time.
Yep.
So we learn as we go. We grow together. We change together. I'm still looking at cars. I'm waiting for prices, right? I'm waiting for prices.
Yes, did you pick the trims? Then you need prices.
Oh,
then
I have to go look at the trims.
Which model do you want?
Yes. So if you are driving a 3-row SUV that you love, let us know.
If you're driving one you don't like, please tell us.
I was just
sorry.
No, I want you to finish my sentences.
Okay.
If you don't like your SUV, and we're looking for 3 rows, so if it's 2 rows, we don't want that. But if it's a 3-row SUV and you love it and it's not a monster, I don't want an Escalade, I don't want a Tahoe. Like I'm looking for like just a regular 3-row SUV. I want to know if you don't like it, because some people don't like their cars and I would like to know why. But I think there's so many fabulous options. I was thinking when I was looking at cars, I am so blessed that I get these options. I mean, yes. I can afford these options. I came home and I said to Seth, we are so blessed that we can car shop and that we have all these options. So while there are a bunch of 3-row SUVs that I love, I don't feel stressed about it. I feel blessed about it.
Ooh, I like that. Blessed, not stressed.
Yeah, I don't feel stressed. I'm like, wow, this is like my attitude is, wow, I'm really lucky. So I know that I need to make a decision, but we need prices.
Yes. And
I also might be changing. So some of you could probably relate to me. So back when I was, my grandma gave me my first car, and I think she gave me my second car. And then I wanted to lease a cool car because those were grandma cars. And thank you, Grandma. I love you. Thank you for giving me my first cars. But I leased myself a little green Acura that I just adored. And my payment was like $179 a month, and I paid it myself, and my parents paid for my car insurance. And I just my dad started me on this leasing journey, and he was like, it made him feel good as a dad because every few years his daughter would get a new car and he knew I was safe and that my car worked. So I just kept getting, every 3 years I would get a new car. So now here we are, fast forward 30 years later. Did I do the math right? Yeah. We're a little over 30 years later and I'm ready to lease again. And now in this economy, the lease deals are not what they used to be.
Certainly not $179 a month.
And we used to be able to lease a car for a lot cheaper than buying a car. And I could get these really great cars. Well, now buying isn't much more than leasing.
Depends on the car.
Right. In fact, when we went to lease Max a car, our son, our wonderful car dealer was like, it's cheaper to just buy it for him. Versus, right? So that was our first, like, we're going to buy a car because we've been leasing. Now Seth bought a car and I'm like, I should buy a car and just drive it for a long time. And Ella's like, you know, you're not going to do that. Like, don't waste your money. So I think that when we're buying a car, we just have to consider what is the difference in the lease versus buy.
Right.
So tell us if you lease or if you buy. Tell us if you love your 3-row SUV or if you don't love your 3-row SUV. So I am on a fun journey. Loved the Grand Highlander. Loved the Hyundai. I can't say it. Can I buy it if I can't say it? Hyundai Palisade. The new Kia Telluride is gorgeous, but I don't think I'm going to get the same car. I tend to not.
You like your variety.
I tend to get a different car every time. I tend to like variety in my colors and my cars. I've had almost every single color, except I have never had a purpley maroon color. So I'm a little biased towards going towards the car that will give me the new color that I've never had. Yes, that is how much I love color.
God bless you.
So we all have our things.
Apparently.
So anyways, we're on this car buying journey together. We are learning about each other. Still, 22 years later, we're still learning and growing as a couple.
Yep.
I do think that we get better. Don't you think?
We always are constantly improving and growing in love.
I think we get better in understanding each other. Oh, hi, Kristen.
Kristen says, hi, friends. I couldn't lease because I drove too much. I tried. LOL. I failed.
So, Kristen, you bring up an excellent point as I am over my mileage. This is the first time.
No, well, it's because we have a son away at college. We have a daughter on college tours, extra miles.
We have a very different situation than we've ever had. I have never gone over my mileage somehow.
Right.
I don't know how we pulled that off before.
We added a whole lot of trips.
Okay, so I've always driven a lot, but now that Max is almost 3 hours away, I've gone there a ton of times.
Right. Plus there's all the college tours we've gone on for Ella. Plus during this 3-year period, it was all the college tours for Max. So you got college tours for 2 kids and college back and forth for Max a lot of times. That's a lot of extra miles.
I think this is the 9th time this year I'm going there.
To Cornell.
Because he's had all the breaks.
Yes.
And it's back and forth to breaks.
Go to get him, bring him back, go to take him back, come back. Yep, it's 4 trips each way.
So I think that I'm over my mileage because of picking up Max.
Yeah.
We try to take your car. We've tried to take your car the last few times.
Yes, because you were over.
Because I'm over my mileage. So Kristen brings up an excellent point that if I did buy my car,
you wouldn't have to worry about it.
I wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
And we don't know where Ella's looking at colleges right now, if you don't know. And she's our second child, and we don't know where she's going to end up and, where I'm going to be driving. And what happens if I'm way over my mileage again?
We'll just pay for it. Aaron says, I only drive to the JCC Homer Temple or home, LOL. Safe drive this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron.
Kristen says, I was way over like 20,000 and still had a year left. Wow. You got Rebecca beat. Where did you go?
Kristen, how did you do that?
That's like an extra year and a half of driving. Year of driving.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a lot of miles on your wheels.
Seth, you just turned in your car. How many miles were on it when you turned it in?
After 3 years, less than 20,000.
Were you anywhere near 20,000?
I was at like 19.
Oh, you were. So you were.
I had 36,000 on my lease. I drove less than 20.
So 20 divided by 3.
It's like 6,500 a year. So I drove half.
And I'm at 38.
Yes, out of 36.
I'm not done with it.
Right.
And my limit was 36.
Yes.
I'm probably close to 39. And I'm probably going to, I don't know, we'll decide what car I'm bringing to get Max. We've got his car.
Yeah, which has no miles on it now.
So, car shopping. I will do it without my husband, with a smile on my face. I will let him know what I decide. I will stop dragging him to look for cars. Kristen says,
I am a free-spirited and wander. The dealer called and said Ford would buy out the lease, and I got a different car.
Awesome.
oh, awesome. Oh my God, 20,000? Oh my God.
What's that, $4,000? Yeah.
Did
40
they
cents a
charge?
mile.
Did they charge you for that? I hope they didn't charge you for that. So you bought your car.
$4,000 is, geez, that's like a lot of
She's
extra
a
car
free
payments.
spirit and she wanders. I love that. I love that. See, and
20,000 miles of wandering.
I love to just like get in the car and go somewhere. You know?
Well, are you wandering, or is there an actual destination? You said go somewhere. That implies a place, a specific place that you're going.
I usually have someplace I'm going.
Right.
Nope, they bought the overage.
Awesome.
How did you pull that off? Can you teach me? So then I said to Emily, well, if I get another Kia, will they be nicer to me? And she's like, I don't think so. It's changed a lot.
Yes.
They used to be calling me like 6 months
months.
early and be like, can we have your car? Can we have your car?
We'll get you in a new car. Same
You can
payment.
have whatever you want. We want your
They
car.
didn't say that. They just said we'll get you in a new car at the same payment.
Times are changing.
Yes.
You know what? It's I think, is it the high demand? I think the demand is greater than the,
Supply.
yeah, which jacks up the cost.
Okay.
Yeah. I did learn that in economics.
You paid attention at least one day.
I did not know Seth back when I was taking economics, and boy, did I need him. So, okay, where's my paper to tell you stuff? So,
Laughing my eep off. I wish. This is what I do. I did. I got in the car and drove to Boston, and then to West Virginia for a lunatic asylum visit, and then to South Carolina.
oh my God, you're amazing. You are so fun. Kristen is a lot of fun. So I'm in this book club, people, and I have met the most wonderful women, and I really, really enjoy Kristen and the rest of my book club, and I hope they all know that. I think Kristen knows that, and we're just having the best time reading books and giggling and hanging out together.
Yes.
So I'm thankful for my book club and Kristen and all her fun comments. And I'm thankful for car shopping and not bringing my husband.
Thanks, sorry.
Honey, I want to bring you, but you don't like it. And then Emily's making fun of me because I'm like, Seth, do you like it? Do you like it? And he's like, it's a car. Oh, we love you. We love you. So, Seth is going to care the next time he buys a car, because I think it's going to end up being his dream car next time. And he's going to be like, I am going to buy myself the car that I've been dreaming of my whole life. So I have a feeling that is the next car that he will buy.
Sounds like a good
So
plan.
I'm sitting here thinking, what is your dream car? Like, if you could get any car right now, what would you get?
If you won the lottery.
So I'm trying to answer that question for myself.
I'm sure you'd pick a Lexus or a Range Rover or some tricked out SUV.
Maybe a Range Rover. I think I've always wanted a Range Rover. But they're a fortune.
Right? You could buy a house for that. A small house.
He's
in
like, go
Tonawanda.
he's
Rent
like,
it out.
go buy a second house. Don't go buy a Range Rover.
Go buy some rental property.
Okay, so this Friday is Deborah Kenny, and she wrote a book. She's an educational expert. She wrote The Well-Educated Child, and she owns a school, I believe, K through 12. I'm trying to remember her bio. I interviewed her a couple weeks ago, and she's just an amazing, smart lady. I asked her about our children and education. I asked her a bunch of questions. You're definitely going to love her and learn from her. I could tell how smart she is. And I asked her, like, what's the one thing we can do as parents? I mean, there was just so much wealth in the interview. So listen to her Friday. And if you do go to the Whinypaluza Mom group on Facebook and you do comment on the car post, I am going to give away a prize to the most helpful comment. It's very subjective. All the comments
She will be the judge.
all the comments are wonderful, so I'm going to have to pick what I think is the most helpful. And Seth, there's a bunch of other things for them to do.
Go to whinypaluza.com, click on the Linktree tab that has links to all of Rebecca's amazing free resources. Like them, share them, subscribe, and sign up for the free email newsletter right on the homepage at whinypaluza.com and get tuned in to all things in the Whinypaluza network.
So people don't realize, because I listen to podcasts and I hear them do their spiel, and everybody is like, remember to pause right now and go like this. Remember to go subscribe. And they usually say that most of their listeners are not subscribed.
Subscribe, then you get an automatic notification anytime she posts a new episode, and it's free.
Yes, but there's other things, like the more subscribers you have, the more people they show it to, right?
Yes, the more people who interact with your content, the more they share it, the bigger it gets.
So this is like new for a lot of us. So like the youngins who might be listening to this are like, Rebecca, we know what to do. But like, I had to learn this. I had to learn that, like my friend has a business, catering. And I comment on all of her stuff because I know that comments help her. I like all of her stuff. I share her stuff. I tell people about her just because I know what helps people because I'm doing it. But
Yes.
Other people have no idea.
True.
So we just appreciate it. We appreciate you being here and supporting us. And, I have found a wonderful way to have a social work community, mom community, and be able to help support my family. So I'm thankful for all of you, and I'm thankful for you for helping me with it.
My pleasure.
And we will be back next week with a new topic.
And more adventures.
More adventures with the Green family.
Happy Whinypaluza Wednesday.
Thank you for tuning in to the Whinypaluza podcast. If you like what you heard, please be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. While you are there, leave a review. I love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.